Let him spin it.
Let
Josh Dobbs spin it.
And what did he do?
Spun the fuck out of it.
And did the under hit?
The overhit.
The overhit. That's right. And that's a big, that is called standing 4 paws down.
Yeah.
And handling your business right there.
I tell you what, and I know we're getting into our good, bad, ugly, whatever. Josh Dobbs winning that game against the Falcons. Falcons are going with Heineke. Falcons aren't dead. They're still a solid team. We'll kind of see what they do from here on out. But the Vikings, with all of the issues that they've had, guys getting injured. Questenberry plays every snap. Guy goes down. He apparently had a groin injury on Friday, the tackle that was in front of Quiz.
Yeah.
And apparently had a groin injury on Friday. Didn't tell nobody. And then hurts it even more pregame. Quiz goes in and plays the entire game. You got him as a backup tackle. Dobbs coming in. They're on the sideline talking about, how they're going to do cadence, some pre-snap reads, adjustments. O'Connell apparently is in his headset talking him through some of these calls and what he might be getting. Like the way Dobbs' brain is operating, he's done it now. He showed up a week before Cardinals
for NASA
and played and started that first week. He showed up a few days before Vikings. They won. He did it with the Titans last year. It was on 1 week on practice squad, then plays. Like this dude is showing that he has the ability to fly this mercenary in, not only be a mercenary, but hey, this could be a guy who has like one of those backup roles. He's got a solidified backup role for here on out, like a Colt McCoy, like a Chase Daniels, like those guys who will have a lengthy career as a backup because this dude can get the job done if the call calls for it, but he might be able to play himself into a starting role in the offseason, man.
I can't wait for the overly direct take because you're touching on mine.
Okay, I'll slow it down. But
the
boys in the back, you got Jack and Garrett. They're very close with Dobbs, and they obviously They will ride to the death into the dark with Dobbs, and you love it because that's his boy for real. And you see him go and have a game like that. Like I know it fires the boys up. It's fun to watch just because he's a good dude. Just having him on the bus, and he's kind of like that journeyman where he's trying to pick his shots. Where should
Unique
I go?
Personality too.
To have a real shot, this and that. And man, the reaction he got after the game from the locker room and everybody else, it's just a fucking cool moment to see.
That is awesome.
Jack, are you not smiling ear to ear like our boy?
Yeah, it's awesome to see Jobs. It's awesome to see you guys finally buy into the theory of Josh Dobbs.
Hang on.
No, don't bite.
No, but here's what I want to say.
Go watch Up and Adam. Taylor's over there like, Josh Dobbs is the greatest quarterback. He's going to be a starter, and that.
There goes my overly direct take.
Dogging him this year.
There goes my overly direct take.
Dogging him
Here's
this
what I'll
year.
say.
And I love it, but
Go back.
Go back.
Watch the film. Did you ever go back?
Hang on. Let's wait. Now this is a great conversation. It feels like for the overly direct take, I had something I want to go with Jack, but apparently there's some other ammo going in. We'll wait. Let's wait for the overly direct
take.
I'm
just happy that people are seeing his true character. Josh, outside of being a football player, Josh is just a really good guy. He's a really intelligent human being, and he cares a lot about football and people. So it's good to see like a good guy get his time, and he obviously played well in the first 8 games with Arizona, but they only got 1 win. Him to come in and have this historic kind of starting career games. You see the video of him on the sideline, first quarter taking snaps with the center and the lineman because he's literally never taken a snap with them, trying to get the cadence down. I think it was
that's heady ball, but that's all I was saying a few minutes ago.
That's awesome.
I was giving him big flower.
I'm super fucking stoked and proud for Josh Dobbs. He deserves all of this. I hope that fucking the Titans are seeing this and realize that they fucked up and we shouldn't have gotten rid of him. We should have fired Malik's ass.
Hold on now.
That Josh almost won us a playoff game, but
didn't make the playoffs.
The Titans should be fired up about Will Levis.
No, so they should be fired up about.
I feel you. Yeah, I'm with you.
For Levis, though.
But you're saying,
no doubt,
hindsight's 2020. They should have not gotten Malik.
He's saying hindsight should have let Malik go.
Let Malik go, even though you drafted him in the 3rd round. That would have been a big move.
It would have.
Okay, we're kind of just giving up on this cat that we only threw in there a couple games. He's saying you let Malik go, or you have him in there. You re-sign Dobbs, no matter what, as a backup behind Tannehill. And then Malik falls to 3 on the depth chart. Then, if you play that game, you probably never draft Levis. Yeah. Or maybe you do, and then Dobbs might be, who knows if they're playing Dobbs or Levis.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
you never know.
To see Josh be bouncing around from team to team right now and have continued success, even though it might not reflect on the records. It's just cool to see a lot of people in the league rally behind him and him getting this moment in the spotlight where he, like you said, he's locked himself in for contracts as a backup, and really, I mean, he's been in the league already 7 years, so he's probably gonna be in the
Sometimes it
league.
takes a
Wow.
while,
Probably,
man.
yeah, he's probably
Yeah.
gonna be in the league for another 5, I'd say, at least, just as a backup, if anything. Just
Yeah, he
coaches can rely on him to, if your guy goes down, he's gonna come in, know the playbook. He's not gonna do anything too crazy. So super happy for him and his success. Hopefully it just keeps going.
if Dobbs does not become a full-time starter after this year, he has a role. He's a Ryan Fitzpatrick guy.
100%.
He can play 15, 16, 17 years, no problem.
Yeah.
That's a good
No
comparison.
problem. Dobbs is probably not a spiteful individual,
No.
but he's got to feel good after that game going and looking at what happened with the Browns and the Cardinals in this game.
Yeah.
I mean, they dummied. Cardinals got dummied again, and he's sitting there riding the highest of high. And the Vikings have a good fan base. They have a good fan base. That stadium gets loud. That stadium's up to date. Like they do well over there.
Yeah,
in
you
the
just
land
know,
of 10,000 lakes.
you know, Dobbs is probably in the mindset of he wants the Cardinals to do well. He didn't have the team around him. Like if he wants to showcase what he's about, Vikings are a team that he can deliver to some guys because they have the talent, not only the talent, but a great coaching staff. And O'Connell, Wes Phillips, the OC, those are great dudes. And like you just said, like the fan base too. It's like you're in a way better situation. He's probably sitting there thankful that he got the opportunity to do that. And you kind of like look back in the rear view and you're like, man, thank God. Because if he would have continued starting for the Cardinals, like that's just not a good team. Like, yeah, they were tough in that first quarter, but then you get figured out and everything else, and it's kind of like, oh shit, they're about to get rolled.
It might have stunted his growth as a backup player in the league of being a guy that's like, oh, he is a serviceable backup.
Yeah.
But I
You were
think-
gonna say something, JP?
I was just gonna say it's gonna be cool to watch him too, because you know Kirk Cousins is the type of guy that's gonna be riding with him, and like, what better dude to have help you learn the offense than
No
Kirk Cousins?
question.
Yeah, you know, Kirk was on the couch over the weekend yelling at the
Right.
screen like, man, this is just unreal.
And that's rare to go into that type of situation.
You're looking at the Vikings schedule right now. The next 3 weeks are winnable games.
Mhm.
Like Josh Dobbs could be 4-0 as a starter.
Could be. I mean, those are like, you know, the NFL.
Yeah, the NFL. Yeah, exactly. But
Broncos beat the Chiefs a couple
I
weeks
know,
ago.
but if you're looking at these teams and just going, oh yeah, he's got a shot to win these games.
Yeah.